Hi everyone, welcome to another session of GCSE Maths. In this tutorial, we're going to look at whole numbers. So this would be our part number 2. We're going to look at mathematical order of operations. So mathematical operation must be carried out in the correct order and is called BODMAS or BIDMAS. And BODMAS or BIDMAS stand for B for brackets. So if we go any brackets in a mathematical term or equations, then we have to work out brackets first. After that, we go power or indices, and then dm stand for divide or multiplication, and then we go as, which is add or subtract. So the easiest way to remember is if you remember this term BODMAS or BIDMAS when you do the mathematical operation, and if you're not too sure what to work out first. So again, B for brackets, O or I for power or indices, and then DM for divide multiplication, AS stand for add or subtract. If we look at an example using the BODMAS or BIDMAS rule, so here we go, an example. It says calculate the value of 2 to the power 2 times 5 minus 6 and then divide by 3. So what we have to do is we'll have to work out the indices first, because if you look at the rule, so we go first brackets, so there is no brackets in this example. However, we go power or indices, so we're going to work out this term first. So if we work it out, 2 to the power 2, that will be 4, which means 2 times 2, so that will be 4. And then if we leave rest of the term or numbers, times by 5, then minus 6 divide by 3. And the next operation would be divide and division and multiplication. So minus 6, so divide and multiplication, 4 times 5 would be 20, and then 6 divided by 3 would be 2. And then after the next operation would be add and subtract. So if we subtract 2 from 20, so that would be 18. So that's how we use the BODMAS or BIDMAS rule. So if you go something like this in the exams, make sure you remember this term, BODMAS or BIDMAS. Moving on to next example, it says calculate the value of, we go two sets of brackets, we go outer bracket and inner bracket. We go outer bracket first, then 3 times 6 minus 4 whole squared, and then we finish with outer bracket plus 1. Again, we follow the BODMAS rule. So we'll have to look for either we go brackets or indices, whatever operation comes first. So on this example, we go bracket, two sets of brackets. However, we have to work out the inner bracket first, and then we work out the outer bracket. So we put the outer bracket, and then 3 times, and then you have to work out the inner bracket. So 6 minus 4 would be 2 squared, and then finish with the outer bracket plus 1, which is from this one. Now, next operation would be power or indices. So you go 2 squared, so we work out this one. So we go 3 times 2 squared would be 4, and you've noticed I've taken the outer bracket out, and then plus 1. The next operation would be division and multiplication. So 3 times 4 would be 12 plus 1, and then if you add 12 plus 1, that would be 13. So that's how we can work out using Budmarsh rule. Adding and subtracting negative numbers. So here we got an example. It says calculate -4 minus 2. How we do that is using number line. So we put number line. So you have to remember, here we go the center point, which is 0. So any numbers on the right side of the number line is positive number, and then left side of the number line would be negative number. So here all these negative numbers, anything on the right side of the 0 would be positive number. So in this example we go -4. So if we go to -4 from 0, so here we go -4, and then we have to subtract -2 from -4. So we go -4, and then we have to subtract 2 more units. So we go, that's 1 unit, and that's another unit, which would be -6. Hence our answer is -4 minus 2 equals to -6. So that's how we subtract negative numbers. Multiplying and dividing negative numbers, you have to remember this rule. So when you go two different sign, if we multiply two number with two different sign, that will be a negative number. So you can see here, we go plus times minus would be minus, minus times plus would be minus, and then if you divide two different sign, then again would be negative number. However, if it's same sign for two numbers, either we multiply or divide, that will be a positive sign. So if we look at an example, it says work out 12 divided by bracket -4. So we know if we divide 12 by 4, that will be 3. And here we go plus 12, positive 12, and we go minus 12 according to this rule. So if we go two different sign, then that will be a negative sign, hence we go -3. So 12 divided by -4 would be -3. Yeah, so this is an important rule to remember. So if you remember this one, so you can work out anything, either multiplication or division. That shouldn't be a problem. So that's it from me for today. If you guys got any question, please feel free to ask in the comment box, and please subscribe for next video. Thank you for watching.